Merry Christmas! Another video for you. There's going to be 2 this week. In the last video, I built this giant tree with these giant presents, and in this video, I'm going to recreate the Santa sleigh from Red 1. Red 1 was the biggest Christmas film released this year, which is why I'm going to recreate it, because I'm hoping it will help get views. And as a Christmas present for me, why don't you subscribe? Help me get to 10,000 in the next, week. Thanks. Let's get some materials then, shall we? First things first, I'm going to need some brown concrete powder, as well as some black concrete powder. I think that should be enough. I also need a load of redstone, which I don't have enough of, but I should have enough gold. Yep, I've got more than enough gold left over from last time. I only need 40 of them. Cool. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need to get some more redstone. Yeah, 33 is definitely not going to be enough. Let me get some shulker boxes then to put all this stuff in. Let's go duplicate these concrete powder bits, shall we? Right, so I need quite a bit of brown. Actually, I need a load of brown, so I'm going to put the majority of this to be brown concrete. Oh wait, I also need a light grey. I need to go get some light grey. I think there should actually be some light grey in here. Yep, down here. Grey, light grey, light grey. Cool. Let's just head back, and I did not set my spawn. Cool. Alright, set the spawn. Nice. And now let's throw in some of the light grey here. Let's turn that on and head in. Nice. Right, let's use this OP farm again. Now let's head over to my witch farm. And just stay here AFK for a bit. Okay, I've got a lot more redstone in here than I thought from the last time I AFK'd. Yep, that's going to be plenty. Cool. I'm also going to need 8 bits of black carpet, and I need 10 white, so I'm going to have to make a couple more of those. I've got plenty of red dye, but I'm also going to take the black and the white dye for the light grey wool. I did stay AFK for a bit at my wool farm, so I've got plenty of that. So let me just turn all of this into dyed wool. Okay, so now I need some light grey dye to turn that into... Oh, wait. I need a light grey. Wait, can I re-dye dyed wool? Ah, yes, I can. Cool. Well, that's the light grey wool. Now I need just 3 pieces of cactus for green dye. I do need 60 bits of black wool as well. Let's get you in there. Right, and now I need some yellow dyes also. So I'll just go to my little sunflower forest and get some of those. Oh, yoink. And there's the yellow wool and also the green wool. Cool. What? What are you doing here? I swear I put my mob switch on. Go away. Go away. Oh, I said get lost. Right, actually, let's take some of the lapis, because I need that for blue dye. Just like that. And just turn this into blue wool. And now I also need some white terracotta. Just like that. Nice. I also need glass. I don't have glass, but I should have some. Yep, we've got plenty of sand. Cool. Let's throw this in here. Whilst that's smelting, let's get some iron, because I need like 16 chains. So let's just turn all of you into nuggets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cool. I also need 2 anvils. So let's just do that real quick. Only a few things left, one of which is grindstones, which, yep, I've got plenty left over from when I changed my gold farm. I also need some birch fences, 5 of them, which is perfect. And that's all the glass. Cool. Right, let's go get the concrete sorted. I need a ton of brown, yellow, light grey, black, and finally red concrete. And I want to put Santa Claus just above my Christmas tree, so if he's at that height, would that look alright? I think that's high enough. Oh, I'm about to be attacked. Get lost. And now if I come across for the sleigh, because I want his ring, I want this to be like the center, so his reindeer are going to be like starting in this area, which means the sleigh has to be over here somewhere. So if I start his sleigh here, so this is where I'm going to need a load of the red. How far out do I want to come? Yeah, I think that's more than long enough, but I want to double this up, because otherwise I think it'll look weird if it's just like one thin line. Cool. And then the sleigh, or whatever you want to call this part of the sleigh, kind of comes up like this, and then curves at the top, so like that. And then obviously the same on the other side. And where it's connecting to the actual sleigh bit, probably about here, like so. Cool. And I'll just repeat that on the opposite side. So then the bottom of the sleigh can start like here. And in Red 1, there's Santa, like, you know, the sleigh isn't a normal sort of shape. It's kind of almost like a bullet train sort of thing. So if this bit goes here, then it's going to kind of wrap around like that, with like a point at the end. So this is the first starting point, and then it will kind of, you know, go in like this. So then if I make this bottom bit go all the way across, but not all the way to the end, because it also has a bit sticking out the back. So this bottom part where Santa actually stands isn't going to be as long as the entire thing. So about here for the bottom part, because again, it's also going to go wider on the sides. So this is going to be the very thinnest and shortest bit of it. So it can go up to there and then come all the way across like that. And then I can just fill all of this in. This one actually has a hole in the middle, because if you've watched the film, he like jumps down the center bit, and then yeah, he kind of uses that to grapple down to the houses, which isn't accurate to real life, but it also does kind of make sense. So it's kind of like that, and then that's where the fences are going to go for the little railing bit from when he, you know, zip lines down. Right, so that's the base, and then obviously I need to repeat this on the other side. So wait, how far away was this? So it's like that. Like that, and then it goes up a layer, and we'll kind of basically just zigzagging up. Zigzagging is definitely a word that people use in the English language, 100%. And we'll go up again, and one more time, and then this layer is also the layer that we're going to go further back now. So now we're going to go all the way back to this point. And this version of the Santa sleigh has got like red bits kind of intertwined as like a pattern. So now we're on the main body of the sleigh. That's where we're going to start putting that stuff in. So that's what this bit is. This is where one of the sort of patterns starts. So that's the outside. And now all of these gaps I need to fill with red concrete, like that. It's basically like the footprint of the sleigh done. Oh, minus that bit. And then there is glass at the front of the sleigh. Obviously I can't make it look curved, so that's the best I can do. Now this thing is here, like that. So that's where he attaches his rope. And now I'm going to do the conveyor belt bit, because this Santa Claus is very different. He doesn't just have a sack, he also has like this mechanism with the elves and then spaceships and shit. So the big metal thing holding all the presents goes here, and it tips onto a conveyor belt that then goes into a sack that the elves help pack, that then give it to him. So the sack's going to be here with a conveyor belt, and then the big thingy-bob in this area. So this area needs to be covered, and I'm kind of decorating it just in the red, because it's not exactly identical to the film, but it's close enough. So it's like that, and the conveyor belt is here, and to help make it look like a conveyor belt, I'm going to throw some black carpet on top, and I'm also going to use a mix of chains, anvils, and the grindstone to kind of make it actually look like it's doing something. So if I do this with the grindstone, no. So anvil there, grindstone, another one. And then these are kind of connecting it to the wall. That would have hurt. Kind of like that. And then if I have the Santa sack down here, so like the presents are falling into the Santa sack. So I need it to be open. Kind of like that. And then I can make presents look like they're falling in. So actually I need to make this longer. Actually, I think this needs to be one higher. Hold on, let me move this up. Okay, and then if I add some presents in, and to do a small version of the presents, I'm just gonna like throw carpet on top of it. So like this, for example. There you go. That's a present. And that's why I needed the different colors of wool. Actually, I can even make one look like it's falling. So if I do this, and that's on its way in. So now we've got presents in the sack and on the conveyor belt going into the sack. Nice. Now I've just got to make this big, I don't even know what it is, this present sack thing. So first of all, let me finish this floor off like that. So now for this part, this is where I need the redstone and the gold blocks. I was actually going to do this entire thing in gold blocks and then realized how expensive that was going to be, so changed my mind. So I'm just going to have to do this sort of pattern. Just like that. Cool. We've got the little, the thing that all the presents go in. And then maybe I should have this open, actually. Maybe I should open that. And then I could put some more presents in there. But I'll do that after, because I can't remember how much wool I'm going to have left. But yeah, so that's where the presents come in. They fall onto the conveyor belt. They fall into the sack. And then Santa then jumps down here and delivers them. Cool. Right. Now I can move on to the reindeer. And I am going to use a schematic for this, because the reindeer are kind of awkward to make. So, the first reindeer is here, and I've made them running, which I think I did a decent job of, actually. So, the hoof, the front hoof there, and then this leg comes up like so. That's his back leg, actually, because then his front leg starts here. His body comes all the way across. Let's just fill this in. Cool, now his other legs are going to be kind of awkward to get to, so I might need some more temporary blocks. Let's do his other back leg. Alright, so now that's his legs, and I just have to build up the body. And then the front, they've got like this little billy goat type section, and we'll carry that on top as well. Like that. At the back, of course, he has the tail, just like that. And now we just need to do his head. And with that, we've got one reindeer done, prancing along. And now, I know the real Santa has got 9 reindeer, including Rudolph, and in the film he's got 8, but I'm not doing that many, because that was a very painstaking process. I did not expect it to be that annoying, but when you're building in the air, it's a pain in the ass. So I'm just going to do 5. Now that the reindeer are done with Rudolph at the front, I need to have something connecting them to the sleigh, because at the moment they're just kind of floating there. So I'm going to use all of this red wool to kind of create like just harnesses, essentially, that connect all the reindeers together heading back towards the sleigh. Kind of like that, and then I just need that going all the way back until they're all connected. Right, and now we have the reindeer connected. I think it helps kind of bring it all together and make it a bit more realistic, you know? Now, obviously, the last thing I'm missing is Santa Claus himself. Just like that, Santa is done. He looks a little bit thin, but if I didn't do that, it wouldn't fit. And just like that, I have recreated the red one Santa sleigh above my Christmas tree. He has like 3 less reindeer, but deal with it. Subscribe. Ow.